Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. We were doing the pouring, what was it called? Pouring something oil? I forgot what the mission name was. But it was a John Marston mission. Turns out we can't finish it right now. We actually have to wait some time to finish it up. But we do have two other main missions available, so we'll go ahead and do those. We'll do this Abigail mission that's really close by, actually. So, we might as well do this. Actually, do I even need to mark this? It's literally right there. But whatever. What is it called? A Fisher of Men. So we're going to fish or something? Okay, let's go. We're also continuing off the Survivor series, which I just realized I don't know why the fuck I didn't finish up the tribe swap when I was in between episodes. That was a mistake. I should have done that. I wasn't paying attention. But oh well. We'll do it during this cutscene. I'm almost done anyway. But we're continuing on with the Survivor series. We should get through pretty close to the merge by the end of this episode, I think.
Can I ask you a favor?
Probably not.
She looks a lot different than she does in Redemption.
Do something with Jack. He seems kind of down. All this upheaval can't have been easy on the poor kid.
Why? Because I'm your preferred nursemaid?
Because he likes you and, well, you know his father's useless.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna finish up this tribe stuff here. So what are we doing? Go to Jack? Okay. I'm almost done. Fuck, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm almost done here. I only have 4 more people to place. Okay. Okay. Down to the last person. And, it should be good. Okay, we're good. I just needed to change the color of these for a second. Just to make it easy for me to know which one's which. Alright, so the Red Tribe here. We got Chris Hartley, Ashley Brown, both from Until Dawn. We got Tommy from The Last of Us. We got Helios from God of War. We have Athena from God of War as well. We have Augustus, which is the Lord Chancellor of the Knights of the Round Table in the Order 1886. We have General McGrath, who is the dickhead in Beyond Two Souls. We have Fetch from Infamous Second Son. And we have Zoran Lazarevich from Uncharted 2. How far away is he? Oh, he's just right there. Okay. Then on the Blue Tribe, we have Ethan and Grace Mars from Heavy Rain. We have Jeff Winnis and Elena Fisher, both from Uncharted 2. Well, I mean, Jeff Winnis is from Uncharted 2. Elena Fisher's from, obviously, all of Uncharted. Hank Anderson from Detroit Become Human. Oh, and also Jeffrey Fowler. Okay, I didn't even realize that. But Hank Anderson and Jeffrey Fowler from Detroit Become Human. Hank Anderson's obviously Connor's partner. Jeffrey Fowler is Hank's boss. So yeah, Aurea from Horizon Zero Dawn, The Frozen Wilds. Silence from Horizon Zero Dawn, and Rose Chapman also from Detroit Become Human. I did not realize there were 3 Detroit Become Human people here, but whatever. Okay, that was my drink too. Which one's my horse? Is that him? Oh, it is him. There's Richard Johnson. Gotta love Richard Johnson. Okay, so let's continue on. Yeah, we're at the final 18. First tribe swap here. We're following Ghost Island, so there will be another one. Castaway will need to jump between 3 sets of raised ramps to a sand pit where they will need to dig out a heavy ladder. Using the ladder, one tribe member will receive a monkey's fist into whatever puzzle. Okay, it's physical and then a puzzle. I mean, your standard sort of survivor challenge. Let's see. I mean, who has the physical? I mean, Lazarevich is on the Red Tribe, which is a big up for them. Again, Lazarevich is a fucking beast when it comes to physical strength and everything. They also have Athena, who again is obviously very intelligent.
Been a tough few weeks
I mean, she's the goddess of wisdom, right? So I mean, I would feel like that tribe wins. Again, they have Tommy, who's not bad either. I wouldn't think. They also have Augustus, who's also pretty smart. So I feel like that's the front runner there. Let's look at the other tribe. I mean, you got a lot of decent people. You got Ethan, you got Jeff, you got Hank, you got
For now,
Silence. But again, it can't hold the candle. I feel like this red tribe wins immunity, sending the blue tribe to tribal council. So,
get you another storybook.
Really? When?
how young is he? He sounds like a little kid, like a little girl. I mean,
Fish to catch first.
yeah, whatever.
Right fast, Uncle Arthur.
Wait, doesn't he sound like a girl? I don't know. Whatever.
Faster, Uncle Arthur.
So the tribe that's going to tribal is Ethan and Grace Mars.
Faster than this?
We got Jeff Winus and Elena Fisher, Hank Anderson, Jeffrey Fowler, Aurea, Silence, and Rose Chapman. So this is gonna be interesting. And there's a lot of pairs here. Again, Ethan and Grace Mars, that's a pair. Jeff and Elena, I would assume that's a pair. Hank and Jeffrey, I would assume that's a pair, though. I mean, obviously they don't get along all the time in Detroit, but I mean, you could definitely tell that they have like some sort of relationship, and as like they were like friends and stuff for years. So I mean, they've known each other for years. So I feel like that's a pair there. And I don't know if Aurea and Silence would be a pair. I mean, they're both from the same tribe, right? But obviously, like Silence is kind of like an outcast, so I don't know if that's really a duo by any means. Then I think Rose is kind of on her own, though I could see her aligning with the other Detroit people and Jeffrey and Hank. So I mean, this is a complete clusterfuck of a tribe in the sense of like who the fuck would go home here. I don't know. I mean, what would happen here? I mean, I think this is a really interesting thing because I mean, Ethan and Grace Mars, obviously they're the only married, or at least they were married couple here. Obviously they're divorced. I'm using the forms of them after their divorce, but still, it's like they were married at one point. So are they a massive target? I could also see them aligning with these other David Cage characters in Hank, Jeffrey, and Rose, and that would be the majority right there. And that would leave Elena, Jeff, Silence, and Aurea in the minority. However, there's also relationships from the previous tribe iteration where Aurea and Hank, I think, right, were in an alliance together.
Just by the water there?
And I think Ethan was kind of like a tag along with them, but either way. So we're going to learn how to fish here, I'm assuming. Oh.
Where's your pole, Uncle Arthur?
I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. There's our pole.
We need some bait.
Sure.
I'm gonna use some cheese.
Cheese?
Smellier the better. Now, cast your line. Swing the rod back over your shoulder and bring it forward in a smooth motion. Use your wrist, not your elbow.
Okay.
Like that?
That's it. Good. All we do now, Jack, is wait for a fish to take the bait.
How do I know when I've got a bite?
Well, if you feel the tip of your fishing rod just twitching, don't yank it yet. That just means one's nibbling. If you feel a hard tug,
I don't feel anything yet.
fish going
But,
for the bait, so yank
I
hard.
don't know, how should we play this out?
Got a bite, Uncle
There we go.
Arthur.
Whoop, think I got one.
I see. I see.
Did I fuck up? I think I might have fucked up. Oh, rotate.
You see him fighting there, Jack? That's when you gotta be careful. You'll break the line. Best to wear him out first before you try to reel him in. Well, seems like he's taking a rest now. I'm gonna try reeling him in nice and steady.
This is really annoying. Like, this is really like... Oh, am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way, aren't I?
Don't
Oh,
you
fuck off.
forget.
I was going the wrong way the entire time.
You okay there?
I think so. This is hard.
Oh my god, this is so boring.
Why am I not catching any?
Just be patient.
I caught a fish once. Yeah, I've been fishing a couple times, but... Yeah, I've only caught a fish like once in my entire life.
Look, Jack, it's a bluegill.
And I had to put it back,
It's
so...
almost as small as you. Really throw these smaller ones back. Give them a chance to grow up a bit.
Can I take a break from fishing? I want to make something.
Doesn't this sound like a little girl trying to act like a little boy? Like trying to make her voice sound like a little boy? It really does. Like, it sounds so strange to me.
I'm gonna pick some of those red flowers.
Can we stop with this? I really don't give a shit about this. Oh my god, we did this again. I don't want to. No. Stop forcing me to do this shit.
Let's see what's biting there.
So I'm thinking... Okay.
Fish on the line. You gotta stick at things, Jack.
I know.
So yeah, I'm thinking, I am thinking that the David Cage characters might team up. However, I do think the fact that there is a mother, I mean, no, husband, ex-wife sort of duo would kind of hinder things here. We'll keep it, whatever. I don't give a shit. Let me go. No.
Boring, Uncle Arthur.
Yeah, it's fucking boring.
I know. Boring as hell. But then, something happens. You
Fuck
can
off,
go
do I
for days,
How much do I have to do this?
if you're lucky. But until then, you just sit, wait, try not to worry.
Oh, do I not have to hold L1, L2 the entire time?
It's good for you?
I guess.
So, I mean, how should I do this? I feel like it makes sense to get rid of Ethan and Grace. But at the same time, I do think it also doesn't make sense for some of these other... Like, for this David Cage sort of alliance here of 5. Because they lose their numbers if they get rid of
What are you
Ethan
making
and
there?
Grace. It's like, who they get rid of out of this grouping anyway? I mean, I guess they go for... I feel like Elena would be able to get good relationships with a lot of these people, right? And I feel like Jeff has a good relationship with Hank. I feel like Oria has a good relationship with Hank. So does that mean Silence goes? I don't want Silence to go. I don't want Silence to go. I think he's a robbed goddess if he goes. In all seriousness, though, I feel like I think what we gotta do. I think we gotta split up Grace and Ethan.
Necklace?
For
Now, who they go for though? Do they go for Grace or Ethan? I think they go for Grace, right? I mean, I feel like Grace is kind of just
such complex
there. I don't know.
Arthur, isn't it? Arthur Morgan?
Oh, this is the
Yes.
this is that dickhead, isn't
Arthur
it?
Morgan.
The guy that's in all the
Van der
trailers.
Lin's most trusted
Who I'm
associate.
assuming is the
You've read the
one of the
files. Typical
main
case.
antagonist.
Orphan street kids seduced by that
Yeah, I've only seen the
maniac's
commercial
silver
like a
tongue
billion
and
fucking times.
matures into a degenerate murderer. Agent Milton?
Yeah, I think
Agent
Ethan and
Ross.
Grace probably go
Pinkerton
for
Detective
Silence.
Agency, seconded to the United States government. Nice to finally meet. I know a
Milton?
lot about you. You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. $5,000 for your head alone.
$5,000 for me? Can I turn myself in?
We want Vanderlyn.
Old Dutch. I haven't seen him for months.
That's so. Because I heard a guy fitting his description robbed a train belonging to Leviticus Cornwall up near Granite Pass.
Oh, ain't that a little old-fashioned nowadays?
Apparently not. Listen. This is my offer.
I just
Morgan.
realized something. I've had
Bring
something in the
Vanderlyn.
oven the entire time. I forgot about
My
that.
word, you won't swing.
Let's pause this. I completely forgot about that. Alright, we're back. I just realized I had my fucking dinner in the oven for the last like 45 minutes and I completely forgot about that. Luckily it's not burnt. So that's cool.
Well, I
Alright,
ain't
let's
gonna
continue on.
swing anyways,
I'll eat it
ladies
after
and
this episode.
Milton.
I completely
See,
forgot about it.
I haven't done anything wrong, aside from not play the games to your rules.
Spare me the philosophy lesson. I've already heard it from Mac Callender.
Matt Callender.
He was pretty shot up by the time I got to him. So really, it was more of a mercy killing. Slow, but merciful.
You enjoy being a rich man's toy, dear.
I enjoy society, flaws and all. You people venerate savagery, and you will die. Savagely. All of you.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
Dude, I think this would be a fun game to
Some
do a
of us
Survivor
sooner
series
than
of
others.
as well. Again, I talked about Rockstar
Good day,
as
Mr.
being a
Morgan.
good like source company
Goodbye.
to do a
Enjoy your fishing,
series,
kid.
a Survivor series
While you
on.
still can.
Problem is I haven't played a lot of Rockstar games. I've only
Who are
like
they?
what, Red Dead 1, 2. Even Red Dead 1 I haven't played. I've watched Let's Play. Red Dead 1 and 2.
Let's pick up your things and
GTA's
get
what?
home.
3, 5, and I've played other ones, which is not a lot. But 3 and 5 are the only two I've. I might not even finish 3, but either way, I finished 5, and then LA Noire and Bully, but I don't feel like that's enough. But either way,
Are you taking me back?
something like that. Alright, next community challenge. Castaways will have to swim out to a bamboo cage, hop over. Okay, that's the track thing. I'm the
Why
Yeah.
did you
Okay.
lie about where Uncle Dutch is?
Because those are disagreeable men, and I don't want them to hurt him.
What did they mean about Mac? Is he in jail?
No.
So I mean, again, it's another physical challenge with a sort of puzzle thing at the end.
Don't worry about
I don't
him.
know. I feel like this is a tough thing. I feel like this is tough for that.
That's why you got
For
all
this
of us.
blue tribe. I feel like they're so underpowered here because it's like they have the intelligence of Athena, they have the strength of Lazarevich, and they have a lot of other people who are just good. I mean, they're good. And then
It was.
here's this other tribe. They're kind of left with a lot of like, you have like Rose, who's probably not too great. You have Aurea, who's probably fine. Silence is probably fine. Jeffrey Fowler's like, eh. And again, like it's a pretty shit group in terms of physical strength. So I feel like the red tribe wins again. This blue tribe goes to Tribal again. Without Grace there, though. Again, the numbers are split. It's 4-4 in terms of there's 4 people from David Cage games, 4 not from David Cage games. So we have Elena, and but I think that's not really the breakdown at this point, considering again it's 4-4. They're not gonna go do a fucking tiebreaker over that. So I feel like Elena and Jeff, I feel like they align with Hank, Rose, and Jeffrey Fowler. I think that becomes the new majority. Now the thing is, do they vote out Ethan Mars? I think they do. It's either Ethan Mars or Silence. And I feel like it's definitely a good possibility that it is Ethan Mars here. Especially because Ethan Mars was obviously on the outs last time. The fact that Silence
There you are.
at least has
How you boys
someone
getting on?
still here who can
We
vouch
caught a
for him.
fish, and I made you this
I mean, you would think that
necklace.
that would also be a reason why they get rid of
Had
him.
the luckiest. Did you thank Uncle Arthur?
No need.
I mean,
We
really,
had a
Ethan's like
good time.
completely alone at this point.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just met some folk. I better go speak with Dutch.
Okay.
Hey, you did real fine, kid.
Thanks.
We got a problem.
What?
I just met some guys out near the river. A fella named, Milton, and, I don't remember the other fella's name. Ross. Milton and Ross. And they are employees of the Pinkerton Detective Agency. And they know about the train, and they know we're here.
Were you followed back here?
No, they know we're near here. And they want you, Dutch. They offered me my freedom in exchange, they did.
Why didn't you take it?
Very funny. Well, what do we do now?
Let's have Ethan Mars go home. I'm
I
I'm
say
trying
we
to think
do
of it.
nothing.
I think. Does Silence go
trying to
home
escape.
here? Again, I don't want
doing
Silence to
something
go home. It's such a shame. It's such a waste of
We turned
Silence.
the corner.
Such a great character, and like to have him go out without
We
really having
survived.
much of a chance here,
Mountains.
getting fucked over by the
We just
first
need to
tribe swap.
stay calm.
I think it's really disappointing. That, and also I do think Ethan Mars is still like he's a reasonable person to get rid of. Let's get rid of Ethan. Fuck it. Keep Silence. There we go. We finished the Fisher of Men. Jeffrey. Wait. And to be honest, Ethan's just a fucking weirdo anyway. It's like he's so. I really don't like Ethan. If he was a real person, it's like, why the fuck are you doing these things? Like he's such a sketchy guy. Like in Heavy Rain. So let's have Ethan go. I'm okay with Ethan going. Fuck Ethan. Yeah. And again, we have so many. Like, I mean, Heavy Rain has a. I feel like there's a. Aren't there more Heavy Rain people here? Maybe not, actually. Yeah, I think they're actually both out. Okay, whatever. We'll continue on.
Saw, met, and got the full message.
What did you think?
I think we're in real trouble, but the only way out is forward.
I know.
Okay, one more tribal before the next swap, the final swap. So let's see the immunity challenge. Starting on the beach, one runner from each tribe will grab a boogie board attached to a spool of rope and whatever. That will go out once they have 4 satchels. Tribes will make their way to the finished decks where they will use the numbered tiles to solve a combination lock and solve a slide puzzle. I mean, again, I just feel like there's not much that can really be done here.
When I was in Valentine,
Oh, what the fuck?
nosing about, I think I found something interesting.
What's that, Tilly?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. Something about the doctor's office. There's something funny going on there. Saw a bunch of nasty boys going in and none of them coming out.
Thank you.
Again, I feel like this red tribe wins immunity again. Again, they have Athena, they have Lazarevic. That's pretty much all you need
Keep looking.
to win any type of challenge here, so. And also this other tribe's just so weak at this point. So the thing is here now, though, we're at an interesting spot where the Detroit people have lost their majority. They got rid of Grace, they got rid of Ethan. They lost their majority. So really the thing is now is, do they say fuck it and vote out one of the Detroit people? Is that something that happens right now? Again, there's 3 of them here. I mean, there's 3 of them all in one tribe. And it's like if they end up going to another tribal, which again we pretty much know they won't. But if they do end up going to, just because there's not going to be one, I mean, until there's going to be a swap. But if they did end up going to another tribal, I mean, pretty much, I mean, these people are fucked, aren't they? These non-Detroit people at this point. So I feel like you got to make the move. And like, who do you get rid of though? I mean, do you get rid of Hank? I don't think so. I mean, Jeff has a good relationship with Hank. Do you get rid of Oria? I mean, not Oria. Oria is part of the thing. And also Oria has a good relationship with Hank too, right? We have Jeffrey Fowler, who, I mean, I don't know. Does he have a good relationship with anyone? And then we have Rose, who I think could have a good relationship with Elena and whatever else. So, I mean, I think they could get rid of Jeffrey Fowler. I think Fowler's probably the one to go here. I feel like, again, even though I think he's probably physically stronger than Rose, because Rose is like a really out of shape person. I feel like Rose is a more of a people person than Fowler is. So I feel like, yeah, I think Fowler goes here. I think Fowler goes out in a, what is it, a 4-3 vote? And I think they vote for, do they vote for Silence again? I guess they vote for Silence. And yes, I am probably stretching here to keep Silence in the game. Actually, no, I think this Fowler vote legitimately happens. I think the Ethan vote is the one that I kind of stretched on. But then again, I think also if they didn't get rid of Ethan, if the David Cage people did not get rid of Ethan, they would not be able to get rid of Fowler here. So I think at the end of the day, that is the right move for most of the people involved. But obviously, I think if this was a realistic scenario, I think it's very likely that the opposite happens. But whatever. So Silence has 6 votes on him now. But there we go. Fowler is gone. And now we have a tribe swap, and we'll deal with this in the next episode. But yeah, I mean, this blue tribe sucks. Like the 2 iterations so far. I mean, the 2 iterations of the blue tribe so far have both lost every challenge. So yeah, we're down to the final 15. We'll swap into 3 tribes of 5. And we'll see how it goes. Again, hopefully it's not as mismatched. Again, I don't like having mismatched tribes. I want it to be mostly even. Like, I want there to be even tribes so that it doesn't just become the same tribe going tribal over and over and over again. But it's like whenever we do these, it just ends up being that way. And it's kind of irritating, to be honest. But it is what it is. Yeah, I legitimately think that it would play out that way. I think that's... And... I mean, it's very rare. I feel like in modern Survivor, usually you do have these tribes that go on a losing streak. I mean, usually there's like one challenge that they don't lose, but usually it's like all but one. Like, I mean, with the Davids in the David vs. Goliath, like the Davids lost every challenge but one. The next time with the swap, Jabini tribe, that lost all the challenges but the first one. I think Malolo is another one that's like Malolo. I mean, the original Malolo lost both challenges. The second iteration won 1 challenge out of 3, I think. 3 immunities I'm talking about. And then the other one, same thing. It won 1 out of 2. So I mean, it's like, yeah. I mean, that's not really an example, by the way. But either way, I like the 1 out of 3 is though. Like I feel like that's a thing. Like where in Survivor recently, where it's usually like it's like 1 win and then 2 losses for the weaker sort of tribe. And also, I mean, obviously in Survivor, going the grand scheme of Survivor history, obviously you have like Oolong, who lost every challenge. I mean, every immunity challenge, did not win. They won, what, 2 rewards, I think, but lost every immunity challenge. Obviously Matt Singh lost every immunity challenge they were at. So yeah. So what are we down to? We're down to 15. So there are still, what, 5 people who have not been to any tribals? It's Chris Hartley, Tommy, Athena, General McGrath, and Lazarevich. Which, again, Lazarevich is primed up to be the merge boot at this point. Like, I would be surprised if he's not the merge boot at this point. Again, that's the way that's been going so far. These previous 3 seasons we've played out. Oh no. Where the merge boot has been like this sort of villainous character who people don't like. Like Cara Blake was season 1. Season 2 was Harry Flynn. Harry Flynn, to be honest, is probably more likable than these other ones, but whatever. And season 3 was Gavin Reed. So I can see Lazarevich fitting that role here, season 4. Maybe Helios too. I think Helios could also fit that role. So we'll head over to this mission and then we'll go ahead and do it in the next episode. It's right here. Or should we just start it anyway? I don't know if I want to do it right now.
Well, at least it ain't your job.
Ah, shut up, Arthur.
Yeah, your job's starting the fights. It ain't winning them.
I can scrap, Arthur. I'm just not good at homework.
I can see.
Besides, what do you care, Englishman? You've got no time for me. I tried to find you work, but then you're off cutting jobs with other folks, and your boy Sean doesn't get a look in.
Guess I don't want to get shot, that's all.
Ah, you're a real fucking funny shit, Arthur Morgan, huh? Real fucking funny.
Calm down.
You better sleep with your eyes open.
Yeah, well, you're gonna sleep with your chest open if you ain't careful, boy.
I love you, Arthur Morgan. I love you. Come on, take a shot. Come on, take your best shot, please, huh?
Grow up.
And let me come on the raid with yous.
Raid?
Don't be playing coy with me, son. It's unbecoming. That bloody train you and him has set up. What you're doing out here, you're going to need guns, you're going to need men.
Oh, that. So Marston told you? It ain't a big show. I need calmness. If I take you, I might as well bring Micah along.
Now compare me to that oily turd again. You're a dead man.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Arthur, what's your problem with me? In fact, don't tell me. I already know. You're threatened by me.
Threatened by you.
Yeah, my youthful vigor. It intimidates you.
Does it?
It's a story as old as the hills. The changing of the guard, the fading of the light. You're toast, old man.
Okay. And what are you?
I'm the future, in all its glory.
Well, good luck. Good luck and shut up. I want to get some rest before nightfall. Wake up, you lazy son.
What are you doing here, kid?
I'm coming, John, on the job.
I said you weren't coming.
Yeah, well, Arthur says I am, and it's his party, boy, so come on, let's go. Me and the big cheeses, love it. Can't wait to slit some bastard's throat.
You sure about this?
No. Are we ready?
Yeah. Train's due through tonight.
All right, then. It's on. Charles?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let's go earn some money.
Alright, we'll end here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.
All the horses untethered?
Think so?
Good. They should follow on behind us.
Yeah, we'll pause it. We'll end here. Next episode, continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.